just, trying to find a place with like-minded people to talk about like-minded things, about me, about poop and stuff.
Hey Poopy, how you doing? Hey Poopy, how you doing?
Oh man, what's this right here? Is this a podcast about poop?
This is Hey Poopy Podcast with
Dave
and Ellen, and this is episode 47, but it'll always be number 2 to us. And we have a very special guest today.
Yes, Miss Laura Lee Pants.
Yay!
Oh my God.
Miss
Incorporated.
Coney, Miss Coney 2020.
Can you believe it?
This is our third queen we've had.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep, we had Fancy Feast, we
And
had
Gigi.
Gigi Bonbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like the
And
queens.
We've had a bunch of competitors too.
Queens of pooping.
Yeah. So
I'm so honored.
Yeah.
well, thanks for coming on the show.
Oh my God, I'm thrilled. Like being a huge fan of farting. And poop is like right next door.
Yeah, this
It
is
is.
like on brand for you, right?
This is very on brand for my brand.
Farts are just the soundtrack to poop.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Yeah. It's the prelude.
When I
it's the
thought
prelude.
of that.
So as customary
Yes.
for our guests,
Yeah.
we do a little check-in. So
How your poops been?
Oh my God.
We
my
gave you the
poops.
Bristol stool chart.
I love this stool chart.
It's been through the
some better
ringer.
days. We have to laminate that
I
thing.
know.
Dude, the lumpy fart one makes me laugh because I do have a lot of like farts that turn into like tiny little cannonballs.
Oh, yep.
So
Been
number
there.
3.
Yeah, no, that is type 6. But you know
type
what?
6. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong
Lately,
thing.
mine has been, I got to admit, the Rancid River, dude.
Oh,
it has
shit.
been intense.
7s, huh? Oh no.
I'm at a 7.
Ooh,
Like,
we gotta fix
That's
that.
butt
I
pee-pee.
really
we
feel,
gotta bind you up there a little bit.
Yeah.
or maybe like 6 on a good day. I feel like I call it like an Oprah poop when it's like really just smooth and has a slight curve.
Yeah.
Almost like a slight L for my initial.
Well, that's kind of the type 4, the one in the middle, the smooth criminal.
that
But you know why that curve is, right?
is my colon, baby, right?
No, it's
Isn't
not
that the shape.
It's that, but it's also the kink because you need a stool to bring your legs up when you're pooping. So you're obviously pooping with your feet on the ground, and it's kinking from like basically there's a kink in your colon. But when you scoot into a squat position, that kink goes straight.
What? So if I got the squatty potty, this would
Yeah,
all be
kind of like-
different.
Uh-huh. You'd be kink free.
Yeah, exactly. Kinkless.
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 Yeah, but
Unless you want your on-brand L to keep
I
going.
kind of don't mind it. Sometimes
Yeah, at
it
least it gets out there.
swirls. Yeah.
Ew.
Sometimes it swirls
Yeah.
into like
It's
a.
soft serve.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like a poop emoji.
Yeah, just like the real deal without the googly eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only.
Yeah.
Could add them.
You can only wish,
Just
right?
drop them in.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta we'll get you there with the 7 and try to get that back up to.
And
like
it
a
sounds like
4.
you're
No.
farting out some number ones, like the rabbit pellets.
Oh yeah, that happens. That happens when I have. There's certain I can't eat bars. Like I keep trying to be like I'm going to get a protein bar and I'm going to be real healthy. Every time I have farts into small ass goblins,
Little nuggets.
Oh,
little
shit.
nugs.
Yeah.
They just come right out and it just isn't good.
No.
Yeah, I hate that feeling.
I have to tell my boyfriend, I said, I'm sorry I had a bar. Like, that's what this night's going to be. I can't do Quest bars. They look so damn good. They're like birthday cake flavor.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
I mean, I want anything that tastes like birthday
Birthday
cake.
cake.
I want all foods that taste like birthday cake.
But you're gonna spit out ass goblins though, so it's like
I had to stop. And I love bars, but I gotta eat like real food, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that stuff reacts differently in your different bodies.
Yeah, and they have weird
Apparently-
like things in them, like maltolol, like like made up words.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm like, what's that?
Yeah, like,
Is
yeah,
that what's
exactly.
doing it?
Yeah. It's binding you up. You need
fuck
that
that.
with like a veggie juice and to like help
A
with
green
the
drink
fiber.
or something.
God.
Push some fiber through.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Scrub it out.
Yeah.
Scrub
We
it
love that
out.
scrubbing fiber.
Get some probiotics in there too. Yeah.
We love it all.
So-
What about you, Dave? How's your poops?
Mine are. I'm still on this whole like one once a day thing. I mean, my normal is like 2 to 3.
Yeah, but you're more solid, right?
Yeah, today it wasn't. Today it was. So before Ellen had a book signing yesterday.
Yeah.
For
Congrats,
her
Ellen.
fabulous new book. Was it More Dirty Girls Having Fun? And before that, a friend of who we had on the podcast, Autumn, I met up with her for. Well, I got some food and drinks.
Yeah, she told me.
And I think that I had some French fries.
Ooh.
And I haven't had French fries in a while.
Oof.
And,
Him and oils do not go well together.
And then I had a
grease the chute.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It really greases the chute.
I had a grease trap.
Grease trap.
I had
it's like a water
turkey.
park.
No, I had a chicken club sandwich,
Oh.
which was quite delicious. But I think the whole thing just fucked me up. So it was like probably like actually at number 6.
Ooh.
A lumpy fart.
Oh
Lumpy
man.
fart poop this morning. But it all came out, but it was definitely like just obliterated in pieces.
Oh, I can't do French fries. I can't do. There's so few foods I can eat. Like I have major like stomach pooping things.
IBS.
Shit.
I don't have IBS.
Oh, that's good.
So it's not like Rancid River all the time.
Yeah. But a lot of things you eat just shoots right through you.
Yeah.
That's probably why you're so tiny.
Yeah.
No, I'm a celiac. I've been a celiac since I was 23.
Ooh.
So it's one of those things where I don't talk about it a lot because I don't want to be that person that's like, what's in this dressing?
Yeah.
Can you take this back? I'm like, make it plain. Give me some oil and vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be like plain Jane on everything.
Yeah.
So I end up eating like I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meats. I love me some cold cuts.
Ooh.
I love some cold cuts and pickles. I like to make a cold cut pickle.
You'd get along with Tiny's dad. He's like so into cold cuts. He's always like, you have some cold cuts? I'm like, no, I don't like cold cuts.
I'll pick up a half a pound of Sausalito.
Oh, like he just does all that shit. It's hilarious. I got you guys some cold cuts.
Oh, yeah, but I wish I could. I can't have French fries unless they're like all natural.
Yeah.
Like I have to know what everything
fried
is.
or baked.
Well, yeah, because probably when they're frying it inside
with all the other shit.
Yeah.
Like things that are
wrecks your stomach.
And I miss I can't drink beer. I miss drinking beer and I'm from Wisconsin. We watch football and drink beer and eat cheese, and I can do none of those things.
Oh.
Do you know Dottie Dynamo? She is also a celiac, and she found amazing beers. I tried one that are like.
Is it Omission?
I forget.
There's a couple, and they don't have them many places. Like you gotta go and you gotta buy it from the store.
Yeah.
You have to really search them out.
But man, it's worth it sometimes.
If you need that beer,
got that flavor.
You need that beer. Get the
without the shits, without the rancid rivers.
Oh my god. Ugh. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
We'll figure it out. Maybe it'll be some kind of
figure it out.
Maybe someone will invent some kind of new French fry that has.
Well, if you make them at home or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can bake them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to go to a place where
I don't
it doesn't
cook.
mix. Oh.
Well.
I know, right, guys? I make a lot of eggs. I eat a ton of eggs.
Nice.
That's good.
Spinach. I'm like coconut oil spray.
That's good.
That's it. But if I mess around with certain things,
it's gonna be stay home night.
It's stay home night. Oh.
Locked in the bathroom.
I have some
Depends
epic.
night.
Or Depends night. Yeah. Either one.
Is it called Depends? Because it's like depends if I might go out or not. Depends.
Depends if I might shit my pants or not.
Depends.
That should be their new motto.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Ellen, how have your poops been?
I know this episode's going to come out like a week before Christmas, but for us, it is just the week after Thanksgiving. So I have to kind of do like a full week check-in. On Thanksgiving, we made...
Strap in, people.
Strap in. We made a Thanksgiving meal and had kind of potluck with friends. I made gluten-free stuffing, which was so delish. I ate it for 3 days in a row, and God bless stool softeners, which I popped one before Thanksgiving, the day of Thanksgiving, and a couple days after.
Wow.
But that stuffing made my farts on fuego. Like
hot.
They were hot, loud,
and
stinky. Then I was like, what is going on? And the first day I didn't eat the stuffing, I didn't have those farts. But it was like all day long crazy ass farts.
Think it.
Bam. Yeah. Like insulting myself. You know, sometimes when you fart and you're like, okay, that fart was like hilarious and it's a little stinky, but it's like I can laugh. And then there's that fart where you fart and you're like, oh my God, I need to get out of the room from myself.
Yeah, I can't escape myself.
Yeah, I'm gross.
We have a night, like my boyfriend and I have a night we call Fart Night because I decided to eat
Fart night.
this. No, it was bad. I couldn't handle myself. I said, go away, leave the apartment. I had this stuff called Ghost, which is a protein powder. And I was like,
Never
it was
heard of that.
birthday cake flavor. And I was like,
You and the birthday cake
dude,
flavors.
anything, because I can't eat birthday cake. So I'm like, oh my God, I can eat it in another form. But the thing is, if I get jazzed on something, I'll like the stuffing you had 3 days in a row. I'll eat the whole damn thing. There's really no stopping.
Yeah, same here.
So I thought, well, and I guess it had extra fiber in it too. I was like, this is delicious. This is I should eat the whole thing. I ate like a whole, like, you know, you see those like big like protein powder packs. I ate the whole damn thing.
Oh my God.
The farts were so bad that I'm surprised.
Like paint
He's
melting
still
off
with
the
me.
walls.
Yeah. I said, you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You got to get
Something
out.
stinks.
It was so bad. And I just wanted to poop it out. I just wanted it to all get out and it just wouldn't get out. And then, you know, you feel that bubbling and you're like,
Oh yeah.
here it comes again. It's never ending.
Yeah.
Wave after wave
Just a
after wave
balloon.
of terror.
And all through Thanksgiving, like weekend, my stomach I felt like I gained 10 pounds, but then when I stopped with the stuffing, I lost it. It was like a balloon.
Well, it's
Super bloated.
It's probably got like, you know, a bunch of like whatever, like
Yeah, it's gluten-free
Yeah.
stuffing, but it's still like
it's still
dense,
binding. It's
bready.
Like, it's
yeah.
like just opening up and like expanding in
Yeah.
your gut. So, you know.
And I
Sounds
make
good,
it with
though.
like celery, green apples, cran raisins, garlic, onions. So it's like super
Sounds
flavorful. And it says to do it with water. Fuck water. I put chicken stock in there.
Oh, yeah.
Make
Yeah.
it super flavorful
Nice.
and dump gravy all over it and then fart like a mad woman. But so, and then I was at my neighbor's house and they were talking to me and I was like, felt a fart coming on and I was like, you got to hold it. Like they would probably laugh if I farted at their house, but I'm trying to be a lady about it. And so I'm trying to hold in this fart and I text Dave about it. It literally came out of my body and I'm not exaggerating for a minute straight. But it wasn't loud like that. It was
This
literally
is the closest thing to a long, loud fart that I have.
but like my butt cheekies were like, and I'm like talking to my neighbor and I'm looking him in the eyes and I'm like,
Oh
can he
my
hear
God.
my butt cheekies?
Oh my God.
I don't have anything sound effects like.
Oh, my
It's
grandmother
like chitty
used to have
chitty
that.
bang bang or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my grandmother used to stand up and it would be the
must have
longest fart.
They definitely heard that. If it was that long and like.
He
It was
knew.
the craziest. And then all of a sudden I was like, I gotta go because I'm gonna poop my pants. I can't talk to you anymore. Shit is like that fart was just like the prelude to
Ugh.
what was coming.
Oh, yeah.
And then so Dave just talked about my book signing. I had that yesterday. It was awesome. Thank you to everybody came. Also, big shout out to Pumps. Fucking love you, Pumps, more than anything. They hosted it, and it's the best titty bar in all of New York City. But
Pump it up.
of course, I woke up to yesterday morning with nervousness, and I was constipated. And I didn't want to take a stool softener the night before because I was like, I have shit to do. I went to the dentist yesterday before the signing and I was like, I have no time to like have explosive diarrhea
Not
from
today.
a stool shot. Yeah. So I pinched off yesterday, like a type 1, and I like literally felt it. Like while I was in the shower, it was like knocking on my butthole, like, hey, we would like out. And so I like sat down on the toilet post shower, which is so annoying, and squeezed out just a couple rabbit pellets. And I was like, well, I guess that's going to be today. And I'm going to wear a nice tight dress later. And mine going to be a shitty full.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
So whatever. Wore some Spanx and sucked it in. And then, so of course, last night after the signing, we went to dinner and I popped a stool softener before I went to bed. Cause I was like, if I can't go more than one day not shitting, I'll like lose my shit.
Do you like, what do you use? Is it like that
It's like,
Ducalax?
no, it is
I love that
prescription.
name. Ducalax is the best name for anything.
Ducalax.
It's
Ducalax.
prescription stool
Count Ducalax.
softener. Yeah.
Prescription.
Yeah. I got sick like 8 months ago and ended up in urgent care, and they wanted me to go to the emergency room because I was having such like abdominal pains.
Oh no.
And then they were like, you probably have, I forget what it's called when you get pockets in your colon and the shit gets stuck in there and it gets infected. Yeah. And they were like, here's some prescription stool softeners.
Oh my God.
And I was just looking at the bottle, which is still pretty full, but I'm like popping those things Tic Tacs the past week. I'm like,
holiday time.
I don't think I've ever taken a stool softener.
I gave one to a friend of mine because she was like, I'm having problems pooping. I was like, here's some stool softeners.
Hey, for everybody.
But I saw the bottle and it says I have 7 more refills before May.
Damn.
So I want to see if I could go and just get all 7 refills.
Just have them.
Yeah, and give them out to everybody.
They're like,
stool softener for you. The stool softener for you.
That's your Oprah moment.
Stool softener. Stool softener.
You get a car. You get a stool softener.
But it's not like a laxative where like you like have
Rancid
explosive
river.
diarrhea,
Yeah.
and you just shit real solid. And I take my fiber pills. Like it just keeps it going. Like no blockage, because I have such psychological blockage
with
my poop. Yeah,
Mine is, if I'm nervous, it's the opposite. It's shit city.
Oh, I wish.
Shit city.
Shit city. Shit city.
If I could just get one thing in my life that keeps me regular, I'd be stoked. The stool softeners this past week is the closest thing to it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Prescription stool softeners are the only thing keeping me regular. That's fucked up.
Well, it's not a bad drug to be addicted to.
Yeah, I know. I do like it.
I was picturing you taking it like with everything.
Yeah.
Every meal, you're just like, oh, stool softener.
Oh, I was like that with papaya. Have you guys gotten into papaya enzyme?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
It like helps digest your food. And
Yes.
for a while, like I was like, okay, if I eat because I was eating so much meat because I'm not having these grains and I'm eating this meat, and I was like, yo, I want everything to be real, like smooth. I want that smooth criminal. And I had to look to the chart. I need that smooth criminal. And what's going to help me? Maybe some papaya. So I started popping it like candy because I was like, oh, they're tasty too. They're chewable.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh, so I'm like, this is delicious. It's just like a sweet treat.
Yeah.
And they're like, take it after you eat. You can take up to 10. I'm like, yeah. I was just going through these bottles of papaya. hoping,
It's just shitting everywhere.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little too smooth.
Ooh.
I'm always on that verge.
Maybe I got to get back on the papaya.
Papaya, yeah, maybe you wouldn't have to do prescription, but I know prescription's your jam right now.
I'm
Pill popper.
I literally
Pill
will pop
popper.
anything to help me poop. Like keep that shit regular.
Dude, this is good. It's a good brand.
Al's
It's
got a laundry list of things she does. Like just
oh,
tons of.
do you really?
Tons of things.
Like probiotics, the whole
I
nine?
do probiotics. I do magnesium. I do it all. Oh, like if the amount of stuff that I'm taking, if Dave took it, he would not be able to get off the toilet.
It's 24/7.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah.
I love talking about poop.
Well, we're here for the right show.
Yes.
Oh. And going with that, Laura, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh my God. Well, I'm a dancer and a singer, and I do all sorts of gigs around the city. I'm kind of like, I've turned into this gig mania.
Big monster.
Gig monster.
You're a
Yeah, I was
gig
going to say
monster.
gig queen, but I don't feel like I'm a queen of gigs. I just feel like a monster. Yeah, just like taking all the gigs, saying yes to everything. And I was telling Dave, like, it's been like 2 a day.
Whoa.
It's like holidays. Let's turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
Everybody wants you to do everything and the weirdest gigs and like
But
caroling.
make that money.
Make that
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I'm making
Gotta
it
stack
while
that
it's
paper.
hot. So January, I can chill.
Yeah.
I'm having a chill moment in Jan, but
You were just in the Macy's Thanksgiving
yeah.
parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stilton, man, still walking.
Yeah. You were at the Brooklyn Zoo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I got a friend that works there, and she's like, "Oh,
Do
I
you
saw
really?
her." Yeah.
Get out!
Yeah. But yeah, I got a friend that works at the Bronx Zoo and saw you one day. I was listening to her.
I was probably either a giant caribou,
Oh.
an owl, a zebra, or a lion. I've been these giant animals, but it's
I think
weird.
it was the lion. Well, the one I remember seeing the picture of you in the stilts with the lion.
Yeah, in
That's the one.
October.
Yeah.
Boo at the zoo,
Boo at
as
the
they
zoo.
call it. Boo at the zoo, at the zoo.
And you also work
Oh
at
my
the
God.
TWA hotel sometimes.
yeah. With Pearls Daily. She works
Yeah.
over there.
Another
cool.
queen.
Another queen.
The queen.
Yeah, that's a cool job. And you know,
What do you do there?
this is a
Just
good
look
question.
fancy?
So
Just hang
people
out.
ask us that all day. They're like, what do you guys just like hang around here? And we originally got hired to be dancers because we're all dancers. And
Yeah.
we went to this fitting and we had to fit the OG uniforms, which are like size negative.
Oh my God.
They're so tiny.
Wow.
I can't even button the top button sometimes. I'm like, I'm just going to zip as far as I can.
Yeah.
You know, because
gonna
these
know.
ladies were tiny. Yeah, it's fine. I got a jacket over it.
Yeah.
But it is like we were there to dance for like the first month, flash mobbing, Beatles, because it's 1962, right? It's always 1962 there. We're living our life. And then they liked us so much because we're like really the only living, breathing elements to that place because it's this big, expansive, beautiful building, but there's not a lot of people who work there.
Yeah.
So people will take pictures with us all day. It's like Disney.
You're like
Oh,
a
shit.
mascot.
Yeah.
We're like a mascot, and we listen to everybody's stories, and people are super nostalgic. And I had no idea that this was such a huge thing for people. They're like,
Me
I
either.
remember when my dad was a pilot, and I basically lived here, and it's turned into this really crazy, cool job where I basically hear people's stories and
Wow.
get to look like I'm from 1962.
That's pretty cool.
And, you know, I'm concierge too. We're like, and to the right, and the museum's upstairs.
Oh, we gotta check this out. I gotta go there.
I know. I
It's
want to do a
pretty cute.
staycation.
Yeah.
You can also book it for like a couple hours.
Yeah,
too.
you gotta do a
Oh,
day
really?
pass.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You get a room for a day, like a
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get it for like
it's
if
like
you're
an
at,
hourly hotel.
Day
Nice.
rate.
Yeah.
That's- bring your side piece.
Yeah.
Bring a side piece. They have a really cool plane outside that's also a cocktail bar.
Ooh.
But it's like everything's 62. You're like taken back in time.
Nice.
Ooh.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, you guys gotta come.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm doing a little of this, a little of that. Just super busy right now, man. Trying to
good, though.
represent for that Miss Coney. Trying
Yeah.
to get out there and do the things.
Well, I saw you yesterday stilting around at the Coney
Stilton.
rally in front of
For
City Hall.
I saw
Yeah.
New York Post wrote about it, which is great.
I'm oxing that
That's
picture.
cool. You're what?
In the picture of the New York Post, yeah.
You are, dude. That was a
Tiny
good picture.
and I are both in it.
Oh.
It's so, but I was like, I was hiding my face because I had run to the rally and I was so fucking sweaty.
You were jogging.
And then like I just got there and I'm like, oh, I didn't think I'd be standing behind all this stuff. But yeah, it was great. I mean, it was
Yeah.
awesome. I was glad to be there and support. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
but it's cool.
Like that's the type of stuff that I feel good about doing. Like I'm busy, but I will take time out to do that. I think that's super important. And also
It's
take
really
time
important.
out to do the Hey Poopy Podcast.
Woo!
We're lucky
Because
to have you.
This
Thank
is
you.
fun.
It's very
Well-
cathartic to speak about your poop for like an hour plus.
Oh my
like,
god.
there's something very like you very relieving and letting go.
Yeah,
you know?
you don't get
Well,
to
the thing I love about you is like Laura Lee has this tagline, "Who farted?"
her hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag, it's your motto. But like, when? How did that start? Like, when did the whole "Who farted" thing?
You
Like,
know, I had to post all these because of gig life. I was go-go dancing, and I had these photos, and they're sexy and kind of pin-up-y, but I just can't take myself that seriously. So after a while, I was like, okay, I gotta change this up. I can't be like, here I am again. And I love pin-up stuff. Like, obviously, I do burlesque and whatnot, but I've always been like attracted to the comedy of it and the fact that I like pairing together sexy and weird.
yeah.
It's my favorite. And I just couldn't take myself seriously. And I said, I'm just going to start saying who farted. And I didn't explain it. I just started doing it. And people laughed and they're like, wait, what is this? And I still didn't explain it. And then I said, I'm starting a company, Who Farted Inc. You know, like it's a whole thing. I'm making t-shirts. Pretty soon I have friends, they go out of town, they find anything with farts, they give it to me. I have all this cool memorabilia. Like I have these amazing patches and like,
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
I'm so honored. But you know what? I say it so much that, you know, when you like manifest more stuff in your life, I think as a result, I've been farting a lot more. You know what I mean?
The question has been answered.
The question's been answered.
Yeah.
It's always me now,
Yeah.
dude. I'm farting
did
so
it.
much now.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Or as I like to say, I claim my fame.
There
Hey,
you go.
hey.
Because
That's
when I
better.
fart, I
You're like,
admit it. Yeah,
I
it's
do
like, that was
too.
me.
yeah.
I I was telling him like months ago, my boyfriend and I went on a double date with another couple who will be nameless. And the husband was farting the entire time. And it was like protein shake fucking farts.
Ghost farts.
And the whole time we were just like, what the fuck? Who keeps farting? And it was like so obvious. And he was like acting
Not
like
me.
he wasn't doing it. And then
Wasn't
finally he got up. Like we were in a car together and he was farting in a car.
No.
Then we get
Wasn't me.
Then we get to the restaurant and he finally got up to go to the bathroom and his wife was like, no, it's totally him farting. He is the one who's doing it.
She admitted for him?
Yeah.
Did you say, yo, what has been happening all night?
Yeah, but like I was the person who like, which one of you keeps farting? Who's farting? And my boyfriend's always assumes it's me because I am a farting human being.
Me too.
I'm okay with, but I used to have friends that I went on vacation with and they would call it, did Ellen do it? And it was literally a sound or a smell. And they were positive it was always me. And I was like, no, that time it was a fucking bus. Like it wasn't, that sound wasn't my ass.
They're probably not as
Boombastic.
comfortable. Boombastic. They're probably not as comfortable
Sounds
with
like
their
Ellen.
farts.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
Gotta own
Well,
that
I love
shit.
Who Farted Inc. I think it's
do it.
Dude, I gotta
Like you really gotta get on that.
I gotta get on it. I'm really seeing. I gotta
do a
see.
collabo.
yeah.
That'd be amazing.
You know?
Well, when you competed for Miss Coney in your evening wear, you had bloomers on and that said who farted on it.
Yeah. I was like, I gotta bring it in. Like I wanted my main number to be something with farts, and I said, I'm gonna try to combine all the weirdness. Like
It was so good. Also that night I was pretty high that night, but I was sitting next to Ellen watching you, and when you did the who farted, Ellen started cracking up. She's like, oh my God, it's so great, who farted? And like I completely forgot about the whole who farted thing. And I'm like, oh, we gotta have her on the podcast because it's like perfect. She's like, what?
Oh my God, I'm so honored.
Like, what's the who farted thing? I'm like, oh my God.
I know. I still get asked
Dave
that.
was rooting for you from the beginning of that competition. He was like, I can't wait to see what Laura Lee Pants does. Yeah.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
It was so good.
And then my boyfriend was like wasted and no offense to some of the other performers, but I sometimes think that they taking it too seriously and it takes like the fun out of it. And so my boyfriend at the end, he was like, that fucking was so boring. This is my last Miss Coney. I'm not doing this shit again. And I go, until next year when I'm competing. So suck it.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I'm so
He's like,
psyched
all right,
for you.
fucking forget
Yeah.
about that.
But even Gerald, my boyfriend, was like saying, he was like, she's obviously the best. Yeah, she's great.
Well, as far as being serious, I was like, I'm serious about putting like a good show on always, anything I do, but I'm not like,
But you're serious about making it good, but
Yeah.
you're not serious about making the act serious.
when they had the intro, I
Have
said,
fun.
yeah, totally. I said, I
It came
can't.
across completely.
Oh,
so
good.
That's what was so fun
It
about
was the most fun.
Yeah.
And, when it was the bio time, I said, well, I'm not going to say, because I also haven't done, like a lot of these girls have done burlesque for a lot longer than me. Like I've done it, but I do all sorts of performing.
Yeah.
So even when Bambi asked me, I said, are you sure? She goes, yeah, it has nothing to do with how much burlesque you do.
Yeah.
And everything to do with your spirit
I've
and stuff.
done very little to none.
Yeah. She's just like, it's just the individual. It's about the individual.
Joey Easton's going to be doing it next year.
Yeah, that's my stage name, Joey Easton. So,
Dude,
That's
I'm
pretty
rooting
great.
for you.
well, let's see, because it could be a big shit show, and I
Literally,
might,
I hope there's some poop involved.
Yeah, ooh.
God, I
Some
hope
nerves.
there's poop involved.
No, I do have a good theme that I'll tell you off mic.
Yeah. No, we can't
It's
reveal
not
this
poop.
info.
It's a little other. It's another bodily fluid.
It's the most fun night. Like
It's
to
gonna be
be
great.
in it is. Everybody's just like on your side. That's
Yeah.
the thing about Coney. Everybody's like, do you? We love it.
Yeah.
We don't care what
Yeah.
it is as long as it's you. And I've never experienced anywhere else. Nothing like that.
Do you have a fart act?
No, I've been working on one. I've had so many ideas.
Because Dave and I want to do a podcast burlesque show where we have.
We have
'Cause we
guests, but
know-
we're also going to book like a bunch of like poop and fart centric acts.
Yeah, because we know some.
Yeah.
Or
some
we
good
might
ones.
just even book people with shitty acts.
Yeah, either or. It could be
then
horrible.
you have to figure out which one's
Yeah.
which.
That's really good.
Shouldn't be too hard.
No, if there's a date for it, I'm really good with dates. I'll be like, oh, I'll get it done by then
Yeah.
because I want to do it.
We probably want to do it maybe
We should
like
do it at Coney.
Yeah,
You
we
should do it at
We should
Coney.
definitely do it at Coney.
I think we could do it by next summer.
Yeah.
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 Or this summer coming up.
So you have a homework assignment.
Yeah.
Miss
I can't
Pam.
wait. I want homework.
It's going to be
Yeah.
great.
Get those farts together.
Get that fart act going.
I know. I've seen this. Some of my friends have done fart acts, like where they're contortionists, and she had a fart track in the background. So anytime she did a contortion act, there was a fart sound, and I said, "That's genius."
It looks
pretty
like
good.
she's farting in her own face.
Yeah. I mean,
God,
that's
that's
really
pretty good.
good,
amazing.
right? It's hard to top
I mean,
that.
when we
Yeah.
this
Well,
show-
no, you don't have to top it. You just have
just-
to be on that level.
Got to be on the level. It
Yeah.
could be a different thing, but
Yeah.
when this live show happens, it's going to be so great.
It's going to be
really shitty.
epically shitty and gassy.
But it's going to be really
and-
fun.
Yeah.
you're
If we
just
can
here to
get,
film it.
and if we can get
Yeah.
Jordan, who did the soundtrack to our
theme song.
if we can get him to play like
That
with
song.
us, like I think we should do it like a live version of the song, and
Yeah.
then a remix version of the song as well.
You guys are like
Yeah.
Prairie Home Companion with Garrison Keillor. No, but you know how you like they taped that live,
Yeah.
and it was like it's. Have you heard of that?
I used to listen to it occasionally.
Yeah.
But you listen to one episode, you kind of got
You
the
get
gist
it.
of every single episode.
You get the gist.
Yeah.
But that's what I wanted to do with. I wanted to make Who Farted TV. Like I wanted to do a goofy TV show, like a Pee Wee's
Farted.
Playhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Like just wackadoo.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to
Well,
bring you guys in for that.
Yeah,
man. Please.
join forces.
Yeah, I'd love that.
We
I'm
know about
inspired.
poops and farts
A lot.
to the point where we get emails because our SoundCloud is like where we house
Oh my
all our
God.
episodes, and so we get these bots emailing us. Your tracks are really awesome. Let's help you get your tracks out there. And literally, because our SoundCloud is like Dave and Ellen poops and farts, they'll be like, "We really love your songs, poops and farts."
I think it would be hilarious if we. I think it would be hilarious to do like a whole DJ gig, or it's like.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
It is nothing but farts.
That's
Or
the
just like mix like a fart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And at the end, you got
That's
a
it.
little trumpeter. At the very end, you
Trumpeter.
throw in a shirt. You're like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yo.
That one's gross.
Sharding.
Oh, my mom sharded once and texted me about it. She said, I just sharded. I said, Mom, you mean like poop shit? Like, I mean like fart shit? She's like, yeah. I said, congrats.
Dave gave me a t-shirt that says never trust a fart.
That's
This is true.
so good.
Yeah, it's true.
you do never trust a fart
No.
because like it'll betray you.
Yeah.
Definitely should my
They'll stab you in the back. They'll stab you in the back or butt.
back or butt.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I sing too, like if I sing really, like I'm really going for it, I'm really belting. I poop a little bit in my pants.
Oh.
Like it's slight. Like if I have to, like if I'm having like a Rancid River day and I gotta hit a high note and I'm really using that diaphragm.
That's when you gotta wear those Depends.
Yeah.
I've never admitted that, but sometimes it's like, oh, like a little bit came out, like a tiny,
Like a little.
like a
Yeah.
teeny-
Okay.
like a good, like a
We've all been
remnant.
there.
Yeah.
Remnant, a little kiss.
Like a hiccup.
a Hershey kiss. A little Hershey smooch.
Like an M&M.
Like a little hiccup. Lord, do you have any other stories about accidents?
Oh, like
You're telling us
pooping?
you're sharding while you're singing.
Oh, I want to tell this epic story that had nothing to do with me, but I just love this story.
We like
any
Bring it.
kind of
all.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any story as long as it's poops and farts related.
Yeah.
Tell us your epic hearsay story.
Oh, so I do musical theater as well. Like I'm in Actors Equity. I'm in the union, and I go to these Broadway chorus calls because I've been really close to the Broadways, but they're a tricky club to get into.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyways, I didn't go to this. I forgot what Broadway audition it was, but it was like the holding room at one of like the major dance studios. And apparently in the holding room, people got up. They were like calling the group. They're like, okay, group 60 through 80 into the room. And I mean, these are very busy rooms. Like a lot of girls talking, stretching. There's usually like a lot
activity.
A lot of activity. And they left, and somebody had left a poop on the floor. A poop on the floor. She got so nervous, I think she pooped.
Oh,
and then
my God.
apparently, I don't know who it was, but she left. But now it's this epic story of like the poop at Pearl Studio.
Whoa.
Like who did the poop?
Phantom pooper.
Yeah, who did
There's a lot of phantom pooping in like situations like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like that's kind
That's
of a
when
thing.
you like we've posted them on our Instagram page, like grocery stores and stuff where people like come in and shit and like walk out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is awful.
It happens.
This is evil.
But it's so interesting to see like how it happens. And like, you know, this holding room that had probably a bathroom nearby, but she was like,
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can't. The only reason you can't make it is if it's like diarrhea, but it was like a solid poop.
And also,
Yeah,
wait.
exactly.
That's like,
And also,
wait a minute.
So I imagine for these tryouts, you're dressed in some kind of leotard.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
You have those
Tights.
like, those tights on. So I mean, for her not to even leave the room, how the fuck did she get that poop out?
But
I'm impressed.
what about all the people around her? How did nobody else see who did it?
I mean, it's kind of on one note, it's disgusting. On the other hand, it's kind of fucking amazing.
It's
like
kind of impressive.
How
Stealthy.
getting through all that clothing and then did that for a room full of people.
I don't know how.
Everybody's probably in the zone. Maybe just thought she was like maybe she had like one of those like little tutu skirts on.
Maybe
doing a
she
little
was doing a
stretch.
yeah. Maybe she
Yeah.
was doing like
Just
you know
pull
one of
some to the
those
side.
like like knees out to the side
Yeah.
and like getting into a deep like
Oh.
plie lunge.
Oh God.
Maybe she had like a flannel wrapped around her waist. You know, like who knows? You can't see the back.
Woo!
Yeah. You
But
know?
I was trying to figure out. I'm like, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been great. She had like little shit stains around like the
And also like nobody
or on
smelled it.
those like little leg warmers.
There's so many layers to like.
Yeah.
I need
How
to
does it
talk
happen?
to like an eyewitness. Like,
Yeah.
because I heard from a friend who saw it, but I want to know somebody who was close
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the poop.
Me
Yeah.
too. I want to know that information.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
God,
poor
that's
Phantom poop.
Oh, could you imagine you stepped in that? You're about to go on stage. You're like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Poop
It's
right
like,
on your.
No one's thinking like, I'm gonna step in shit in a holding area before I go.
Unreal.
Yeah.
It was all over the interwebs. All the
Fuck.
girls are like, "Hey, did you hear about that poop?"
Oh my
I said,
God.
"Tell me
I
the
feel
whole
like I'm
story."
having a deja vu.
We-
Like I feel like
no, I was gonna say she started telling me this story before you got here.
Yeah.
But then
Did you sense it?
well, no, because we did a story, but I thought it was a totally different story, but similar world. It was for a Broadway audition, but I don't think it was for dancing or anything. I think it was
Oh.
for like someone, and there was
Singing?
some issue with. I think it happened a couple times.
we're having a deja vu.
Well, no, I forgot the exact story, but I'm basically paraphrasing. Yeah, deja vu. Basically,
Oh my God, that's a new thing.
something to the effect of this. Some actors were like disgruntled about. I think either the play or something to do with like money wise, like equity wise, as far as like what they were going to get paid.
Oh.
And then they think that someone just like not phantom like mystery shitter
Yeah.
did it as like a protest to like this particular show. And then it happened again. I think it happened twice.
A poop
like-
retaliation.
Like there was, yeah. It was more of like a symbolic, gesture.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's what I thought you were gonna say. But this is different because this was like more like a
This is an
on the
audition.
dance end of it.
Yeah,
versus
dance
like-
end.
Yeah, so there's a lot of shitting going on in the Broadway world.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it is a really good form of retaliation. Now that I think about it, it's not like nobody gets hurt.
Well,
I mean, maybe the people that got to clean that up. Maybe some egos.
I mean, not just egos. If you step in
very
that stuff,
slippery.
Oh,
yeah.
I would
I
lose
have-
my mind if you stepped in human shit at an audition. Could you imagine? Like,
No. If any kind of poop touches me, human,
Yes.
animal,
It doesn't-
bird, I don't give
that
a
goes-
fuck.
that goes-
It's fucked up
That
my
goes without
day.
saying. What I'm saying is, though, when you go into an audition, you're not thinking the last thing in your mind, at the bottom of that list,
The bottom.
aside from getting that job, is like, oh, I might step in shit today. Inside this
Inside
audition,
this, yeah.
no one's fucking thinking
On
that.
this
And so
lovely
to do
wooden
that,
floor.
it's just like it would just fuck up your whole thing.
Yeah.
But you gotta showbiz, right? You gotta suck it up and
Hey,
just
you
show
gotta
must
go
go
back
on.
out there. Wipe off your leather LaDuca heels
Yeah.
and let's go.
Oh,
I can't imagine.
yeah. But that's So
you said
nasty.
La Duca and
Oh,
made me
yeah.
think of La Dookie.
Oh, La Dookie. Oh, yeah. That would
And
be
you
a
got
La
doo-doo.
Dookie.
You got some dookie on your
That's
shoe.
when you step and poop at an audition. It's a La Dookie.
It's a La Dookie.
That's a really good one. Wait, what?
Or it's a.
Cock-a-dokie.
La Dookie. Oh, yeah.
But that's pretty bad. But I still,
Yeah.
I have so many questions about like how do you not smell it? There's no. I would have definitely seen someone
And that's been
feel
video
dropping
like
a squat.
security
Yeah.
cameras are needed
Yeah.
to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Like,
some.
did you ever watch Flavor of Love? Flavor Flav's Love. Remember that
Yes.
girl shit on the floor?
No.
Yeah.
Was it Brigitte?
No.
Because God, I love
it was-
Brigitte.
oh, she's incredible. But I don't think she would poop on a floor.
No.
She's too
God.
classy for that. But no, it was like during the like rose ceremony, but it was like the clock ceremony, and a girl pooped on the floor. I sent him a clip.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's epic.
It's a turd to sit
Yeah.
on
Can
the-
I
on
Google
the
it?
staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
on
good.
YouTube.
Is it a turd?
Yeah.
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 Wow. I'm just impressed when it's a turd because that's a purposeful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not an accident.
No, yeah. 6 and 7s on the Bristol stool chart accident. You never type 1.
But see now, but the thing is, like, so on that particular example, Flavor of Love, that was like a solid like Duke.
Yeah.
But like, but when you shit your pants, it's. I mean, obviously it's getting mashed up in there, but it's
Yeah.
never like comes out as like a nice, smooth criminal like
Oh, no.
big lump. It's like so. It was interesting. I always find that like
It's
people
like
that
a
shit.
frosting.
Like I want to see someone shit in the floor like in public on national television where it's just like rancid river, like just fucking like this
Oh, my
awfulness.
God.
Well, that happened with that runner.
True.
Yeah. It
But
has happened.
It has happened, but I mean, like on a setup, like a show, like Flavor of Love or
Yeah.
something like that, where you know,
Yeah.
it's just like
Those girls had some great names. I'm trying to think of some, but
Well, he gave them the names,
Was it New
remember?
York?
oh yeah,
New
Yeah.
York was one of them.
New York.
Yeah.
And but who was like the real honky tonk girl?
Oh, I
feel like
forget.
she had a great name. She
But yeah,
was
he would
funny.
name them in the beginning.
I never watched that show.
Oh, it's
Until-
my.
Worth a watch.
I remember seeing like the preview for that. I'm like, this is the end of civilization. Right here. And then that one, and then the
then the
that guy from-
Kardashians came.
Yeah,
and then
and
that
then,
You're
like,
like,
dude
ruined.
oh, that's
the
it.
dude from that band Poison had one. Which I'm
Yes.
Oh,
like, the
Brett-
worst. That dude.
Brett Michael.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I loved that too.
Me too. I
He
love
is-
that shit.
He's a rancid river in human form. He's incarnate.
His like
Yeah, dude.
hairpiece was
That
so
dude-
funny.
He's
Because
the
it's like
guy-
layers
He's
of
a
like
dipshit that wears like
wig.
that giant bandana with
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
cowboy
yeah,
hat
yeah,
because he's bald or something.
Yeah.
It's like just embrace the bald thing, dude.
I barely
Yeah.
there's barely any reality shows that I watch. Maybe
too.
like maybe some of the like competition ones like Drag Race I
Yeah.
still watch.
Yeah.
But anything that's like those
No.
like Bachelor I can't
And
get down. But those Flavor of Love and those ones were so amazing. It was like the
100%.
peak and end of that kind of
of
show.
that magic because
Yeah.
you already know it's bullshit.
The
You
only
already
person-
know it's crazy.
I mean, I randomly because I heard a bunch of comedians talking about Flavor of Love once. I was just laughing my ass off, but they were talking about the one hot girl, Hoops.
Oh.
Oops! I gotta look these babes up again.
Yeah.
Hoops is pretty hot.
Hoops.
I think
We
she
should
did
get-
it-
we
I
should
think
get
she did it- I
high
think she
one
did it,
day.
Shaq.
Oh.
Which must have been like I can't even imagine that how those pieces, how those parts went together.
We should get high one day and just do a Flavor of Love marathon.
Oh,
I
what a
mean,
dream!
Maybe.
That seems like a holiday, like a really fun holiday time. December
I
25th.
need to look up this hoops,
Hoops?
lady.
Hoops.
Hoops is pretty hot.
Ooh. There was some pretty.
was like-
oh yeah,
I was-
she is hot.
I was like, I was
Can I
in
see
the
a
hoops.
picture of Hoops? Ooh, she's pretty.
Yeah.
She's not wearing hoops there though. I just got to put
Oh,
that
I
out
do
there.
remember her. Ooh, hello.
Yeah.
Ooh, babelicious.
Yeah.
I think her name was Hoop because I think she played basketball too. I think she was like really athletic.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a picture. So Ellen's showing Laura a picture of Shaq and Hoops together.
Are
She
they
comes
together?
up to his belly
No, I
button.
don't think that's. I think it's an old picture.
That's cute.
But like no heels on, she literally comes
I'm
up
just-
to his belly button.
Not to be that guy, but Jesus Christ, that must have been this punishment for.
Dude, that's
I mean, it's like, hey, what's up? He's like, oh, here we go. She's like swallowing a bunch of Advil or something.
dude, here we go.
She's like,
Just get
"Ooh, I
real
need some
relaxed. Wow, it looks like it's holding a baby.
or like
Yeah.
a ventriloquist doll.
She's a puppet.
yeah.
Hand puppet.
He's like, hey,
She
what's
doesn't
up, Hoops?
yeah.
We're gonna do this.
Check.
She's like, no.
New York.
Like, I'm terrified.
Ooh, baby. Boobs.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Oh.
New York was hilarious. I loved her.
But yeah, we'll do a thing with Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
Literal
You should do it.
Some
ventriloquist doll.
Wow. It really does look like, because she's
Yeah.
sitting on the side like you would hold a
Oh
ventriloquist.
my God.
So funny.
Do you have any other
Like
Near-
Accident stories.
or do you have anything like have you farted when you're on the stilts, like when you're working like a
Oh
job?
yeah, it's like crop dusting.
But you're like at face level
Yeah,
on
you
stilts.
are.
Because you're 5'8", and then the stilts are what, give you 3 more feet?
Yeah, so you can be like 12 feet, you know, like
Yeah.
you're up there. But it's also like heat rises, right? So it does kind of dissipate up. I've definitely farted on stilts a lot. But you can kind of just like
Ride
breeze
it out.
by and
Yeah.
be like, it must have been that guy.
Yeah.
Like that's the only time I don't stop, and you know, because it's usually at somebody's bat mitzvah. I'm not gonna be like, oh, sorry guys, that was me. Yeah. Oh, that definitely happens.
You're like,
But you're
sorry, guys.
totally
Oh, yeah.
at face level.
Oh, totally. Crotch level, which
Yeah.
leads a lot of guys to do, you know, they get wasted and they're like, "Ugh,"
Oh Jesus,
stick out their tongues
the
and
worst.
try to walk through your legs.
guys are the worst.
Yeah, dude. There's not a lot of that, but at
happens,
some of the
right?
clubs,
Oh,
they get
sure.
wild.
Ugh.
All that 9 to 5 crowd who's suddenly
Just
like,
putting
you
a
know,
giant spike in your crotch. It's a huge metal spike. But you can walk through if you want.
I've kicked a guy before with my
Oh, that's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Because you know what he did is, I don't mind if people go through my legs. Whatever. It's fun. It's a tunnel. Yay. Whoo, woo. But he didn't motion. Usually they're like, hey,
Yeah.
can I go through? You know, he went backwards. He was in front of me. And he just started backing up and forced his way through my legs that were not open.
Oh, that's not cool.
And I almost fell and I kicked him. And I told his friends, I said, get him out of here.
Ugh, what a piece of
Gross.
Yeah.
You know, or they like do the limbo under you with their tongue. And it's like, oh,
shit. Ugh.
calm down. But no, I've crop dusted a bunch, but
That's
I've never
exactly
had, like,
the time you're supposed to fart on them.
Oh, absolutely! I wish it
You
was
got
just
one in the
ready.
chamber.
Yeah.
One in the chamber.
You should get like a fart like sound effect
yeah.
in your like back area. So when they do that, you like so it sounds like you farted. So then they think you did.
Dude, my dad got
leave
me.
you alone.
Oh, what'd I do? I
Uh-oh.
dropped something. My dad got me like this game where it's like almost like a hot potato game, but it's
Ooh.
with like a fart machine. Just keep that in my
Yeah, you
bum.
should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
He also
Ellen's
used
got
to.
a fart machine.
Does she? My dad used to also have a talking toilet thing. Like my dad was really into like, oh wow, it's a little whoopee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
That was our first sound effects.
Yeah, that was our soundboard.
Before when we got like fancier.
But I mean, it's still like that's classic though. That one's
I
right
always
there.
bring it for good luck.
Yeah.
It was
is great.
stolen from me and I got it back.
It's been
Who the hell would steal this?
that's a friend of ours actually.
How dare he or she
Yeah.
or them?
Well, it's hit to
I
his.
should turn it into like a flavor of love
I mean,
clock.
I was gonna say he did think
A piece of jewelry.
the person that took the fart machine did think it was a giveaway, but still,
No, it wasn't. It was
it
just
wasn't
on
a
a table.
I know, but he thought it was a giveaway. That's what he said anyway.
I should turn it into a flavor of love
You
clock.
should. I just bought these whoopee cushions on Amazon. They're the self-inflating.
Ooh,
Ooh,
fancy.
I've seen those.
Oh,
It's
they're
like
great.
camping.
I should have brought you guys one.
We have whoopee cushions here.
Yeah,
No,
you
but
probably
not
would.
self-inflating.
Not self-inflating.
Ooh.
It's
Next time.
very fancy.
Next time.
But yeah, I don't have any other farting stories of when I was on stilts, but I was just thinking while we were talking, have you guys ever had those poops that, you know, if somebody came in, this would be like the most embarrassing thing? Or, you know, it's like
It
the,
smells so bad.
or you like miss the toilet a little bit and you're like, well, no, I got to clean that up with like a wet nap,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I love those butt wipes. I
Yeah.
got like those disposable, you know,
Just don't flush
flushable.
them. Don't flush
Don't
them.
flush them.
Yeah,
They're evil.
They will mess up that septic
Yeah.
system.
Not just that, they do turn into a thing called a fatberg. And then the New York City sewer system, they're like huge, like
It looks like a
tumor.
gigantic
Indiana Jones.
It looks like a gigantic spitwad. It looks like a gigantic full size spitwad, but instead of like spit, it's just like
no.
shit and
like
everything
10
else.
feet in diameter.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's just disgusting.
I ain't gonna
And it's
flush
like-
those no
yeah.
more.
You got to get yourself a Snap-on bidet. That's the way to do
I
it.
want one. Is that the Tushy?
Yeah.
Tushy makes it, and a bunch of other companies. But I recommend getting a Snap-on bidet.
That's a loose fart.
Where Ellen's going analog with her whoopee cushion.
My fairy farts.
Oh wow, fairy farts.
Yeah.
I have sloth farts.
So you
lovely.
have a dude a little outside the bowl.
Yeah, like when I'm getting up to get the toilet paper and then a little bit comes, but that's because it's a rancid river. You know, and there's just that little like left over. And then I'm like, man, if anybody walked in right now, I always think that I'm like, I am the worst. Like I've missed the toilet too much for an adult to miss the toilet.
Why are you standing up to wipe?
Yeah, I stand up to wipe.
She's a
Really?
stander.
You're a
We met a
stander.
stander.
Yeah, I stand up to wipe. And also I love to get
Interesting.
the tissue paper a little wet because I like to massage that area.
See, I'm
Just
telling-
like,
if you get a bidet, you'll hit all those points.
I gotta do that now.
I'm telling you right now, you're gonna love it.
That's what I want for Christmas.
Yeah. Put it on your
Santa.
Christmas list.
That's a good Christmas list.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have all that.
so
Like,
can we go back to the standing real quick? Like,
Yeah, we met another stander.
Why standing?
So you're
Like,
sitting on the bowl
Yeah,
doing your do.
yeah,
And then when
yeah.
you're done, before you start wiping, you stand up and grab paper.
I stand up and grab, and I do front to back, standing up. Or if there's a faucet nearby, I gotta get it wet first.
yeah.
It's a definite.
Oh, so this is more like you're kind of like using the sink and toilet paper as in conjunction.
Oh,
like,
they're a team.
That's why you're standing mostly. Just
Yeah,
to kind of
yeah,
get
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay.
But if
They're a
there's
team.
no sink,
like-
you poop and stand up
I poop
before
and
you wipe.
stand. I mean, there's a slight bend in my knees because I still gotta get it under. You know,
We-
I gotta,
we-
under.
we had
Because
a-
we've talked about this. We think
we had
that
a guest though, and that was like shot out of a cannon. It was like, have you heard of people that like stand and wipe before? And I was like, no. And he was like, they exist. And,
Oh, it's me. It's
and now we
definitely
have you
me.
on the show.
we've had another man, but we've never had a lady who's stood up to wipe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I like it. I guess I've never really sat down and wiped.
I like sitting down to wipe because it helps keep the butt cheekies spread apart.
Oh, that's really smart. But how do you get? But how do you get up and under there? Do you go from the back?
You just like
Yeah,
lean
just-
forward a little.
yeah.
Oh yeah, like
I love how you're like, I love the gears are turning in your
I
head.
know.
You're like, what the fuck?
I'm
You're
like, what have I been doing? For years, I've been standing to wipe my butt. Wow, we met another one.
well, this is awesome. We were definitely like, we have to get Stander on the show, and now we have one.
Yeah, we have.
This is amazing. This is a great little surprise.
Oh, well, you're welcome,
Yeah.
dude. Now I'm really thinking.
Maybe you're just so used to like being on those stilts all the time. That you're just like always in the
I'm
upright
just always
position.
Oh my God. Yeah. What if you have to go to the bathroom on your stilts?
Oh man,
Shitting from up high.
Dude. I go so many times. Like I make sure I pee a million times before I get on, because I am one of those people that I also get up to pee in the middle of the night.
Same here.
Yeah, and sometimes I get up to poop in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, that happens. So I have to be prepared, but I can take them off really quick if I had to really go.
Have you
I'd be
ever?
like,
Oh my God, that'd be the best. We do like shit down and rain down to somebody.
that would definitely. Oh, I'm coming straight to you guys if that happens,
Oh,
and I'll tell you all about
please.
it.
Oh my God, that would be. I mean, I don't want that to happen, but I kind of want that to
A
happen.
shit shower.
I keep Pepto-Bismol in my bag just to like ease my
Nice.
stomach, just in case.
Yeah.
Because like we were talking, I don't have constipation when I'm like adrenaline. I'm like, yo, it's water. It's like
Faucet.
a pudding. It's like a pudding.
I get adrenaline and it just like constipates. It becomes solid.
Yeah.
Like when I pooed today after not pooing yesterday, it was like I could see it in the toilet. It was like coming out the wrong way. Like, like it was like dead. It was
Wait,
like
what?
It was like instead of pooping like long way, it was coming out
Horizontal.
like horizontal.
like just
Yeah, and it was like
Like a
hurt to
breached
put- yeah.
baby.
It, like when I had to go this morning, I was like, I gotta go, and I'm sitting there on the toilet, and I'm like pushing because it does not want to come out like a breached baby.
no.
And when I saw it in the toilet, it was like a T shaped.
Oh my God.
And then sometimes I have been constipated, and sometimes your butthole bleeds, and then you're
Yeah.
like, now I cut it
Because I ripped
That's
it.
the worst.
It's called a fissure when you do that. Yeah, I've had fissures, hemorrhoids. My asshole has been through the ringer.
Oh my God, my brother had a lot of hemorrhoids in high school.
Yeah, it's
He
the
would
worst.
love
High
that.
school? Damn.
I know, he used that Prep H,
Yeah.
baby. All
Castor
the
oil is
time.
one of the best things to put on a hemorrhoid. It's all natural.
Really?
Stick it on there. Yeah. For some reason, the castor oil makes them go whoop.
Oh God. I've never
Oh,
had that.
Lord.
Thank God.
You're so lucky.
I don't think
I
I,
just-
have either.
The thought of putting castor oil in
I
my
feel lucky.
asshole.
It's fine.
Does
It's
it burn?
fine.
No,
No, because
I'm
it
sure it
comes
is
from
fine.
castor oil. It sounds like a bad oil, but it comes from a seed.
I have no problem with castor oil. It's just I don't want to put anything on my asshole. That's all. That's got,
Yeah.
it's
My
got nothing to do
asshole
with.
has had. I mean, I
Yeah.
tried douches for the podcast. My asshole has been around the block.
Yeah, I mean, I get my asshole like waxed.
Yeah, same here.
So, isn't it
I love
great?
it.
Your
Yeah.
asshole's like this old streetwalker.
Yeah.
It's like it's like, hey there. It's got all husky smoking voice. Like, hey,
It's
you
road
guys
hard.
want- Your asshole's like, you guys want to party?
It's rode hard and put away wet.
Wow, but that
Yeah.
castor oil keeps like real youthful,
Yeah.
Yeah,
giving it that
Yeah.
glow.
it's like a night
Yeah.
mask.
But castor oil makes your hair grow. It's great for scalp and eyelashes.
I use it
for
in my hair.
growth.
I use it in my hair
But
all
if
the
you
time.
but if you put it on your asshole, then your asshole hairs are going to grow back faster.
You get some-
Oh yeah,
That's the
Ellen's
only
got a-
downside.
Ellen's got a ponytail sticking out of her ass.
You can braid it.
Yeah.
French braid
Oh my
it.
God.
Woo!
Oh yeah, and sometimes you wipe it. Like if you haven't gotten a wax in a while, sometimes you wipe after you poop and you get some hair and you just rip it out.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
don't mean to.
Yeah. It's like
It's
its own
caught.
wax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or dingleberries.
My cat used to have a lot of
Ugh.
dingleberries.
Yeah, that's gross.
Oh,
Well,
Worst.
that's why men have skid marks in their undies because
Yeah.
of dingleberries. Because they're so hairy back there.
But not with the not with the snap-on bidet.
Yeah, if you have a bidet, you won't get dingleberries because you can squirt the water through it.
Yeah.
I think I saw in an episode of It's Always Sunny. They explained if you have a wax, it's imagine you put pudding on it.
Oh yeah.
Right? Pudding on a table.
Yeah.
And if it's wax, you can just wipe it
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
up. But if it's
Slide
on
it.
grass,
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like the
gonna-
difference between pouring pudding on a table or a carpet.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
You can't really swoop that up.
Tile, carpet.
Well,
mark.
tile's got some. You can get stuck in the little ridges of the tile.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
there's ridges in your asshole too,
You want a
honey.
flat, smooth surface.
Your asshole ain't flat and smooth.
It's
Yeah,
not,
it's got
but
those little that sphincter.
oh my God. The tube.
So we asked this existential question.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
If you are type 6, 7
Yeah.
Bristol stool chart, it's coming out of you fast and furious.
Yes.
There's zero toilet in sight. Do you go in your pants or do you find some place on the ground to go, aka the floor?
Oh.
Pants or floor? We know you're Laura Lee pants, but you
I
don't want to get
know.
your pants stained.
Yeah.
So.
No, I like my pants.
Yeah.
I either wear no pants but if I do, they're like nice slacks.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know? And I have a lot of great leggings. But I would go on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't want that cleanup factor.
Yeah.
If there's a way if I want to shield people from it, if there's a way I can cover myself, like I have a big coat and I turn into like a little person
Yeah.
and I'm into coat and I'm just letting it flow.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
a
the
bush.
location of the
Yeah.
floor is wherever you choose.
Okay, like
But-
a bush.
Yeah.
But I also get off on if in Central Park I've peed there publicly many times, and there's something so liberating
Yeah.
about going to the bathroom out in
Outside.
the open.
Yeah.
Like an
Oh,
animal.
right?
It's like you're one with nature.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to try to do it because I grew up with a brother and he would just pee against a tree, and I said, I don't want to do that. And I would try and I would lean forward and always get my underwear soaked.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't figure it out.
Get a go girl or a shiwi.
I want to get a shiwi. I'm going to get a tushy.
Yeah. You're
I
learning
have
so
a
much
list.
here. Yeah. You've got a
is
good
Yeah.
Christmas
You
list.
got a nice little Christmas list going on
You
there.
guys are teaching
And
me
then
a
some.
lot.
And you
I
can get
just-
some
I used my
prescription
Shiwi.
stool softeners.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I know where to go.
I used my shiwi off a boat a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah. And totally peed like a boy off a boat.
That's liberating.
It was awesome.
I do feel like a wild animal, so I'd definitely be going on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
It's me shiwiing off a boat.
Wow, is that what they look like?
Yeah. It's like a little funnel.
And
You hold it up and it's like it got like pipage coming away from you so you could pee like a boy.
Really? Where is this? It's beautiful.
In the Poconos we were tubing.
This looks angelic.
Thank you.
Everything about this looks liberating.
All right. Freedom.
That is true freedom.
Yeah.
So,
To pee like a boy.
do you have any favorite toilet paper that you use? Or
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a specific brand?
Oh my God, yes. I don't know if this is just a New York City brand, but I'm down with Panda.
I knew she was going to say that. I had like this moment. I was like,
You knew it
we've
was
heard
Panda?
of the Panda brand before.
Panda is great.
Yeah.
Panda is like a less
When you said
expensive.
a New York City brand, I was
Yeah.
like, she's going to go to the Panda.
I get it in bulk at the dollar store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dollar store. There's a one in Bushwick, actually near where I saw you.
That's the one we're
That's the
talking
place,
about.
Yes, there was a whole window display of
It's
Panda. I was like,
beautiful.
okay, I gotta get Panda.
That dollar store is where it's at, and I
Okay.
get pay like $15. I get tons of rolls. They're double rolls. They're soft. They're absorbent. They're not expensive, and they got a cute panda. You know, they're trying to be like the Charmin bear.
Yeah.
But you know, the Charmin is sometimes so thick that I'm like, is this like a washcloth?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too much.
It's too
like a
much.
rag.
And it's like linty. I feel like you're breaking off some pieces
Yeah.
behind.
I think, yeah.
Charmin's and like Cottonelle
Charmin's
are
way
too
too thick
linty
for me.
Yeah. What do you guys use? What's your go-to?
I do a bamboo because
This is next level.
yeah, because it's better for the environment, but it's
Really?
also like tougher. We both like, as Dave always says, a toilet paper with some grit to it.
Yeah.
Oh, a little grabbing.
Someone some bite.
He wanted a little stiff. We don't like too soft.
More paper towel.
Yeah, but
Edging.
my the bamboo is kind of like a soft cardboard.
Wow.
The bamboo is good strong,
But
you
yeah.
don't need that much. But
Yeah,
it's
4
it's-
sheets.
Really?
Yeah,
And it breaks up easy in the septic system.
Yeah.
It's better for the environment.
yeah. It's better for the environment because bamboo grows like 30 plus inches a day, so you can grow it faster.
It's a bit more expensive though.
It is a little
the
more.
only
I
thing.
do buy it in super bulk. I bought a year's
Do you?
worth that gets delivered to
my
me every 3 months.
Where do you put it?
I had to build a shelf in my bathroom just to store
God.
it. Store your TV.
Just that TP holder.
Yeah.
Custom.
I love that bulk of TP.
But Dave's favorite brand is
I use
Yeah, what do you use?
oh my god, hold on, sorry. I use, why the fuck am I blanking on this?
Scott.
Yes, I use Scott. What the fuck is wrong with me today?
I don't know. You're so
I don't know.
sleepy.
I use Scott, and I
That
like
French fry
Scott.
diarrhea
I know,
got
right?
you.
It definitely
Oh
did.
yeah, that'll wipe you out.
It literally.
Yeah.
Diarrhea will be like, I sometimes forget my name.
Yeah.
After I have a shit like that.
Yeah.
I use Scott because this lasts forever and it's cheap,
Yeah.
and it's just like, you know, it's just
Like the
it's
1,000
perfect-
sheet.
Yeah, it's great. And with the bidet, it's like
Oh.
it lasts forever.
Hand in hand.
You know, because it's like you're not using that much TP, and the Scott lasts forever anyway. So
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
I used to be a Scott fan.
Yeah.
I mean, Scott, but we did learn though, because like at first I'm like, because Scott doesn't really give a shit about the environment.
Yeah.
But that being said, we had a guest on here who works for the Parks Department, and he was saying that like he didn't have a problem with like different kinds of paper because a lot of that paper is used with like the shit called slash. It's like just leftover stuff from like
Lumber.
lumber or like logging stuff. So it's not really using like you're not using like old
New-
growth. You know,
yeah.
it's just like shit that's just laying around. They take all that and make it in a TP, which I'm sure is probably not that great, but you know, you're not really using like a
Whatever.
tree.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
just leftover stuff.
If I
So-
do buy toilet paper and it's not the bamboo, I try to get recycled kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
but
like Whole Foods has a like 7th generation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like those brands.
And that's
Well,
like,
I do
that's- you
Trader
go- You whip
Joe's.
through that so fast.
Trader Joe's has a great recycled brand that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
And it's like not too soft, it's not too hard. It's just like the Goldilocks of TP.
I gotta get back there. It's really like revving myself up to go to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, 7th generation, the only reason I don't like it because it goes the way, it's just,
It doesn't last.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like way too little. And I feel like it's just,
It's also 7th generation's terribly expensive.
Yeah, it's like overpriced for like
right?
not that much.
For recycled paper, I'm like, shouldn't you be
Yeah.
bringing that price down a little?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's as expensive, if not more, than the bamboo.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
I want to look
But-
into the bamboo. And if I did have a tushy, I could get down with just Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott's great.
But yeah, I've just been pandaing hard for like 2 years now.
Nice.
We had another. we found out about the Panda brand through Gal Friday.
Oh,
She was on, and she told us about.
She lives in Brooklyn too, right?
Yeah.
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 So Panda or Urban
But, yeah.
Meadow, which you
Yeah.
mentioned. Which,
Oh, yeah, that
which
too.
Which I just realized is
Meadow.
owned. But that's Key Foods brand.
Yeah,
That's
it's
their generic brand.
Yeah.
Which I buy all their tissues like
Yeah.
on your nose. It's like the best. Like you can get like 4 boxes for like $1. It's so cheap, but it's good.
Nice.
You're gonna kill me, but I got pee.
Okay.
Go for it. Go pee.
it anymore. Laura Lee Pants, what's your
Yes,
first
baby.
memories of poops and farts as a kid?
Oh my God. That's a really good question because I was very afraid to poop as a kid. I had such poop fear
Yeah,
that
that's a thing.
Yeah.
I would draw all the time. I was big into art and I'd sit and draw. And I remember like pressing my butt to the chair because if I felt it coming, I was like, this is going to be scary. I don't know why. But
Because sometimes we have poop shame.
I must have had it very early. Like
Yeah.
I was mega shy kid. Like almost the opposite
even
of what I
imagine that.
am
I was
now.
gonna say, I can't even
know.
imagine that.
It's like at home I was wild, but I had this period of time where I was like, I can't talk to anybody. I can't like glued to my mom's leg. Like that's when you asked me that, I said, oh yeah, I had that whole period of time that I didn't want to poop. And I would press it down. And I remember it was a big deal when I finally went by myself. My mom bought me a Barbie.
Oh,
But I wasn't into Barbie, but she had a sidekick and she was this really beautiful Asian girl with like this like 80s top and she had a microphone and her hips would twist.
ooh.
And she had this turquoise eyeshadow and I don't know if her name was like, I think Cassandra because I keep thinking Wayne's World and Cassandra.
yeah.
Because she kind of looked like Cassandra. But that was like a poop present.
Oh,
So
For
I got,
pooping well.
yeah, and for doing it on my own.
Oh,
nice.
But that's when they used to be painful poops because I used to push.
Yeah.
I did not
Oh,
want to
yeah.
let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was
You
little,
let
my
that shit
poops would hurt my little butthole so much because I'd have to wipe
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
my mom putting Vaseline on my butthole because it was raw.
My mom used to put some kind of salve on me, like because I used to always pee in the creek too. Like I lived like, and
You're
I
a
think,
wild animal.
I know.
Peeing in
Next to the
creeks and bushes. You're just like,
tadpoles. Oh yeah, I was very wild. And
awesome.
I used to get like urinary tract infections like all the time.
Oh, from the
So-
creek. From the crick.
Yeah, from the creek, out in the creek. And I thought it was normal to have, I call it Bernie pee-pee. I'd be like, oh, I have Bernie pee-pee. She'd have to
my
put it on me
God.
like, she goes, okay. And it was like prescription stuff.
Fuck.
This is all coming back to
Flooding back with
now.
memories.
Oh,
Well,
Literally fun.
now you're fully immersed in farts and poops, so it's great.
yeah.
I know, I feel
It's
liberated.
like 180'd.
It is.
It is such a freeing thing. It is cathartic to talk about it, guys. I gotta
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah,
You just let it go.
literally.
Let it flow, let it go. Yeah.
Real quick,
Yes.
circling back to the TP thing.
Yeah.
Are you an over? Do you put it on the holder over or under?
Oh, like you mean it's like flowing down from the top?
Yeah,
Yes,
So you're-
over.
You're over, okay.
yeah.
Is that normal?
A lot of people like over.
Over
Okay.
is the more normal.
It's
not
not
normal. The more preferred way.
You know, to be
He's
honest,
an under,
I
so
like
we have
under.
had a
But-
great debate.
But again, like now, I always say this, but like now, I just don't even give a shit anymore. But for the sake of the show, I'm still
You'll
on team
be-
under.
No,
Okay,
he's
I
still
gotcha.
when anybody's
just-
on that's an under, he
I
high
think-
fives
I think-
them.
well, I
like
think-
he's
yes.
very excited.
Oh,
But I
And
think
he thinks that like anybody who's an over is like a classist. Like he thinks we're bougie.
well, I just think it doesn't matter. It's just
I was gonna say most of the time mine isn't even on the roll. I'm kind of that. I'm that asshole that leaves that cardboard and I'm
Oh,
like, but we
shit.
have it open in the back. I'll just grab from here. I have like 2 going at a time. Finally, my boyfriend's like, it's really not hard.
Takes like 10 seconds or less.
So I started, you guys. I'm doing it now. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
like
Okay.
back to putting it on the roll. It's a
Look,
ritual.
you're used to going to the bathroom outside in creeks and woods.
I'm wild.
in Central
Like, what
Park
is this-
behind a
I do
bush.
feel like a-
roll of
Yeah, I feel
paper.
like a
What
wild
is this shit?
beast.
Yeah.
I found a leaf over here, some
Oh,
twigs.
God.
Get it cleaned up.
Oh shit.
Ugh.
But yeah, I will kill a person who doesn't put it back on the roll. I literally will have a fit.
I understand that now.
Yeah.
My boyfriend had to point it out, but I said, "Oh, I get it.
You're like done. It's gonna be fixed. Problem fixed.
Problem solved, you guys. I'll do it."
So we're gonna get into this one segment called "Let's Get Shitty," and you
Cool.
get to complain about whatever you want to complain. It does not have to be poop related. So
Oh,
it could be
really?
anything you want. And yeah, it's like a little like cathartic, like bitch
Just
session.
like get it out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play the little intro for that, and then we'll get into it.
Oh, cool. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Let's Get Shitty.
Whoa, cool.
Yes.
Our moment of
that.
complaining. If you can't think of anything right now, we can go first. It doesn't matter in order who goes who. Do you have
Yeah.
one, Dave?
Yeah.
I have one, but it's just like it's just a light gripe, but it's
Yeah.
just annoying as fuck. I have to get off Facebook, by the way.
Yeah.
Facebook is like the stupidest thing, but anyway,
It's literally ruining our everything.
It is.
like
I
it's,
agree.
there's
useless.
proof that it's
Yeah,
ruining.
it's just a useless thing. I mean, I like going on there every once in a while. It's just good for like friends that don't live in the city
Yep.
and keep up with.
Yep.
Especially ones that live
Family
in Europe or something like
that
that.
you don't see. Yeah.
And I mean, actually, my family's not even on Facebook, which is kind of nice. But
Oh, that's
anyway, so I was on Facebook the other day, and there's this person that I know. I mean, I don't know them that well. Like they're whatever, and it's just like, do you know people that do that thing where they're constantly just fishing for either a compliment or some kind of sympathy about some
Yeah.
dumb shit they
Yes.
do? Or my other new favorite thing is like this need to constantly put things online that they want someone else to buy for them.
yeah.
Like it's
Oh.
so fuck. I don't know what this is.
Really?
It's just this trend and this sort of like just open like, what's the big deal? Like, like just we didn't know like your Amazon whatever list
Wish list.
or like I want these pair of shoes. It's like it's like just go buy them or like
Yeah, why you gotta tell us about
it's
it?
just this constant like need. It's just like and you think like
Get a sugar
like, who gives a
daddy.
fuck? Like just it's so annoying.
Someone to get that for you.
I just find that to be like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I just find it to be
No. I agree with
a
you.
really fucking like just petty thing, and it's just so like lazy.
I like Facebook for the sharing of like poops and fart stories because we have a private page.
Absolutely.
I like it for like asking people like, where do I buy those pair of shoes? But if you're somebody who's
It's just I think
begging for
it's
attention.
just a general thing on social media. I think this thing that's supposed to make your life easier is just like people are slaves to it.
Yeah.
In the sense where like when people ask for things, it's just like Google. Just go fucking Google it, man.
Yeah.
Like I get that there's sometimes you're like, hey, I'm going to this town. Has anybody been here? DM me or
Yeah.
send me some
Yeah.
links or something like that. I get that. I'm doing some research now, but there's places that I might have missed.
Totally.
Fine. But it's just like, hey, where can I buy these gloves? Like, really?
Yeah.
Just fucking Google
I know.
it, man. Just type in the name of the glove.
I know.
Or whatever, or just describe it. And it's magic. It just
Yeah.
tells you anything you need to know. It's just for like a lazy, like, someone else will handle it for me kind of thing. It drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's where I'm kind of at with this.
I
It's
get
just,
that.
because they're little
You know.
kids.
Just like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
the only thing I use it for is if I do ask a question, it's all like gig world. They're like, hey, is anybody available to do this?
So,
Yeah, that's
Great.
totally fine.
Or I mean, I do even in Facebook in the sense we're using this example of Facebook, but like this idea of like, it's great if you live like when it was going down in Syria, like people can like actually go live and you can find out because like when the government shuts down like the internet,
Yep.
and then you can actually like get out some kind of like message. I mean, that's powerful,
cool.
and that's what I feel like. That's when social media works great.
Yes.
and getting information, but then it's just like you get people like. Again, like, oh, where do I buy these slippers? You're like, are you fucking serious, man? Just
Yeah, dude.
Go find it yourself.
I can't.
Do like, it's like a minimal amount of work.
I can't.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, sorry.
No.
But that's my,
Yeah,
that was
that's a
my-
gripe.
My let's get shitty actually goes into like an annoyance that I ended up finding an answer for. So I went to Boston a couple weeks ago, and I was constipated the entire time I was there. Could not shit for the life of me.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. I travel, poop doesn't work. It sucks so badly.
That does happen to me.
Yeah. And so that's my let's get shitty is I hate traveling and not being able to poop. But then as soon as I got home, I put in a suppository.
There you go.
And those suppositories, I swear to God, it's like breaking that dam. It like 10 minutes later opens everything up. And it's the best. Between my prescription
and your
stool softener, my suppositories.
Yeah, I learned from a couple of my gay friends just like the whole system of like before they're getting ready for sex, like the whole ritual. And I said, wow, what a ritual. The suppositories, the cleaning.
Like
it's
because you don't want any mud on that helmet.
Not today.
Not
today.
Not today, Satan. But yeah, so my let's get shitty is constipation when I travel.
Yeah,
it fucking
that's a bad
sucked.
One.
Yeah,
that's a bad one.
And I drank so much during that, like 36 hours I was in Boston.
I'm sure it didn't help.
No, but you would think all that drinking would like push.
Yeah, you always hope it pushes it out.
But it does. If you get super dehydrated and sucks out all the moisture out of your body, you're probably like, oh great, now adding to the fucking constipation.
Yeah, but somebody who like me who pees all the time, I'm obviously not dehydrated. I drink so much water.
Yeah, me too.
I just feel like it goes in the wrong place. Like
there's a lot of moisture. There's a lot of moisture and shit, so it's probably just drying it out from there and just throwing it to your bladder.
Yeah.
So
my bladder is a hog.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, so is mine. No, but when I went to Rome last year with the Love Show, this group I danced with, I couldn't eat any of the pasta. So I ate like all these spiced meats, and it's that really dry, like kind of rubbery.
Well, I love that stuff, though.
But it's so good.
Yeah.
But of course, I ate it everywhere, and then I drank some red wine, and that was like a recipe for constipation.
Oh yeah.
And they also don't have giant pitchers of water anywhere you go. They're like, here's a I said, can I have some water? They're like, here you go, and it's like a Dixie cup, and I'm like, how do you guys stay hydrated here?
It's insane. Especially in the summer, it's like there's no ice. It's like what the fuck?
I don't understand.
Like lukewarm water. I'm like,
I was drinking these espressos trying to get to poop through.
Oh shit, yeah.
That's the only time I really get constipated too is when I travel.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know.
Your body knows like, oh, we're not home turf.
We're not
anymore.
home. We can't relax.
It's kind of like you go into fight mode.
Yeah,
or survival mode.
But God bless suppositories. And they're easy to like because like an enema is too big. To travel with. But a suppository, like if you haven't gone in like 2 days, within 10 minutes, that stuff is coming out.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
If we ever travel together and I ever have any kind of issues, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna talk to Ellen because she's probably got something.
Yeah,
I'll roll out this whole thing. Like, what do you want?
Yeah. What do you need?
What do you want?
Like
orally, anally?
Like a case.
Yeah.
It's like a suitcase. He flips open. It's like, I got this. I got that.
It's like a watch salesman.
Like a trench coat.
Yes.
And I'm like, woo!
Absolutely.
Yeah. Totally.
What do you want?
Oh
Which direction do you want to go? Up or down?
Oh my God. I find apples really help my regular. Apple a day, I really believe that, man.
I used to say an apple a day keeps the poopy saying, hey.
Peppermint.
But
it's really good.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can eat an apple a day and like 4 days in a row, shit, great. And the fifth day, it's like, boop, back to back. I could literally eat the same thing every single day for a week.
Oh my God.
And my shits are different. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Wow.
It annoys the poop out of me. Or it keeps the poop in me. Yeah.
So, do you have any
gripes?
To gripe about?
Yeah, I was trying to think.
You don't have to. Again, it's not.
You know what I realized though, because I went home to Michigan recently. I was like, "Yo, New Yorkers love to complain, man."
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
like
hell yeah.
I'm almost annoyed. I'm like, I want to complain about the complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to have this little forum where we can be like, "Yo, let's get real and say what's annoying." But everything annoys everybody here.
Oh yeah.
And I noticed that, and it's like. I come from this like blue collar town where it's like negative 30 degrees and people are like, well, we're off to work. And here people are like, can you believe it? It's so cold. And I get it. And I also like jump on that bandwagon a little bit too. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's cold as fuck.
You're like, I'm
This
turning
is
into
rough.
you.
I'm turning into you. Right. And so I'm like, why does everybody complain so fucking much? There's a lot of complaining. And
A lot of complaining
And
in New York.
Facebook, a lot of complaining.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
just
also like the New York attitude. In a way, it's kind of endearing. I'm like, oh, it's in New York.
Yeah.
It's okay.
People love it. That's just like how they like sort of like
Interact.
It's almost like, yeah, it's like part of the whole being. It's just like, yeah, this is what we do. We complain.
I know. Like I was at like one of those little, newsstands yesterday before I went to like the rally at City Hall, and this lady's like, I gotta win the lottery. She was like, I gotta retire. I gotta win the lottery. And she was nannying at the time. And the guy behind the counter was like, tell me about it. I'm working here for the rest of my life. And they're laughing about it. But it's always that kind of mentality. Like,
Yeah.
New York, baby.
Wink, wink.
Rough, tough. And it's just like, and I do it too, to a certain extent. But it's so vastly different when I go home.
Yeah.
Well, anytime you travel somewhere else and you come back, you're like, oh, there's that moment of like, oh, fuck, I'm back home again. I got to kind of get back in that mode.
Yeah, I'm back.
Like,
I'm in New York. I'm Joe
you go-
Pesci now.
You go anywhere else,
I get
it's like
Pesci.
everything's like just moves at a nice, even pace.
Yeah, I know.
You're just like, oh, okay. People are just kind of like,
Yeah.
but it's just like people they got places to go, things to see,
Yeah.
like people to see. It's
I get it. Because also.
you get wrapped up in it.
Oh, I get wrapped up in it. And also, but I am also impressed that the city moves so well considering all the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about that like when I want to complain about the MTA or when I get like, oh my God, because that is a gripe. That's a
Yeah.
serious gripe.
Yep.
But, I'm like, yeah, but somehow we all got across that river.
Yeah.
I'm still amazed, even though it's not the best system we got going on. We could learn a thing from Europe.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Or even just how
Yeah.
to navigate other cities. Like, I feel bad for tourists. I've been living in
Yeah.
New York for 23
It's so easy to get
years.
lost in the subways here. It's like, this doesn't make any sense.
And I've been living here 23 years, and I'll get out of the subway and be like, where the fuck am I? And I'm like, I can't. And like somebody who's brand new, of course they don't know where they are.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I was thinking that the other day. I said, God, I want to help. Like, as I'm working at TWA and people are like, how do I get into the city? And I said, to be honest, I would take this Uber shared ride or this Lyft shared because you got to take that air train to the C, to the E,
Yeah.
to the do.
Yeah.
Unless you have 3 hours to spare. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And you can, and if I get into any other major, like it was in Tokyo almost
Yeah.
2 years ago,
I wanna
as soon
go
as I
there so
got
bad.
to the airport, I was able to take mass transit to my Airbnb easy. It's not like
Yeah.
New York. It's like
Yeah.
there's so much better there.
Yeah.
And in Tokyo, where like the actual alphabet is different. They have the train stations in Japanese, then in like Western alphabet, the name, but then numbers.
Wow.
So I'm got to get on at station 4 and get off at station 13. So you don't even have to read.
Oh, you don't have to remember a name.
can be illiterate.
That's
and like
great.
And it like if you're going like west to east, it's 1 through 20. But if you're going east to west, it's 20 through 1.
Yeah.
So like they literally stay so that station is always that number 4.
Isn't it funny though that I was like, oh, I'm gonna gripe about griping, but like that is what we ended up talking about is
Subway. Yeah.
Well, that's MTA.
It is
It's-
great,
It's a
but
pain in
it
the ass.
needs to be improved.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing, but it's pretty shitty.
But it's pretty shitty sometimes.
It's
Yeah, I
just
think
like-
about tourists all the time. I'm like, God, they don't know the G's down today.
Yeah.
They don't know any of these. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, they definitely don't know.
Yeah.
And there's no like, nothing's like, everything's, the signage is horrible.
Terrible.
It's just so, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. For tourists,
Well,
man.
We're going to take that. We're going to flush those problems.
Flush it. Oh
Right
yeah,
down-
really?
Right down the drain. Here we go.
Bye,
There we go.
Oh, I feel great.
Yeah. You feel a
Bye,
little lighter,
Poopy.
right?
Right.
Guys, this is very spiritual. Like this podcast is spiritual.
Yeah.
Well, we had one performer, Bill's Babe, on here, and she was saying that she's like, take stuff you have in your mind and like just basically like flush them down the toilet. Like,
Yeah.
So you can take like
when you're pooping.
Genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. when you're pooping, like if you're negative energies or like bringing on intention, like when you're pooping, like I'm pooping out the negative and I'm bringing in the positive, and I'm gonna flush that negativity
So
down.
you're jettisoning all that and then like bringing in like positive
my
vibes.
God.
Yeah.
This is much bigger than what it looks like on the surface.
Yes.
You're like, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun podcast about poops. But no, this is about life because poop is life.
It is. It literally is. It's one of the few things that equalizes everybody on this planet.
Oh my God.
And
I'm learning so much.
well,
We in the year we've been doing this, I cannot believe how much we've learned.
Yeah,
It's insane.
a lot of poop stuff out there. And with that, this
yeah.
is a great segue because we're going to go right into our news.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fun.
We end each episode with the news.
Oh, I love it.
Breaking wind.
This is the best.
So this story comes from us from Canada, our neighbors. Headline: A smiling serial shitter is terrorizing Toronto. Police are investigating.
Tell me there's photos.
There's photos of the guy. Yeah, it's pretty. We'll have to post this online on Instagram. But police have been investigating 3 incidents in which a man has been dumping buckets of he's been dumping buckets of, quote, liquefied fecal matter on unsuspecting people. And we did a story.
Oh my God, this is part
two episodes ago, where in California, a woman had a bunch of diarrhea just dumped on her, a bucket dumped on her. So this is now another story.
Wait, this is not smiling though. Where's the smiling
I'm
part?
getting to that.
Oh, I was about to
Miss,
say.
get patient as we go looking for your phone to correct me.
I thought somebody was just shitting and then drawing smiley faces.
No. The person.
Oh, that's funny.
The person.
Yeah.
The person doing this is like every picture they have of him. He's like totally smiling.
Oh, so he's
literally
a psychopath.
Yes, he's a smiling serial shitter.
Do you have his face?
Yeah, I'll show you photos in a minute. So basically,
oh my God.
It's been updated.
There was smiley poop smears.
Oh no.
It's even better.
That would be even gross. I mean, that's
Next level.
Gross,
Art.
but hilarious.
Well, so let me get to the story. So a serial shit thrower appears to be on the loose in Toronto. I'm looking for a man allegedly behind 3 separate diarrhea attacks. They've taken place within 1 week, which is even fucking crazier. Liquefied fecal matter.
I officially can cross Toronto off the list of places I don't want to go.
In each instance, the man rolled up on unsuspecting people and dumped a bucket on them.
Whoa, that is next level.
No.
One took place on a Monday night outside of a University of Toronto building. I mean, it's just so fucking disgusting what's going on.
Oh, this is recent.
Yeah, the man is described as a black male in his 30s with medium build who was wearing a yellow hard hat and blue shirt and gloves. So he came in work gear ready to fucking get down.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's carrying an orange Home Depot bucket.
Whoa.
They're like, they have to add like, which house the feces? No shit, where else is he going to keep it? Of course we know it's in the bucket. And yeah, man, it was just fucking so gross. There was one guy just sitting, oh my God. He was sitting in a library at the University of Toronto. The guy unloaded the fucking feces on a woman there.
No.
I'm sorry, I got that wrong. It's sorry.
Oh.
No. That all happened. I got the genders a little mixed up. Yeah, he dumped a bucket of feces over the head of a man who was sitting in the library at Robarts Library at the University of Toronto.
So it was indoors.
Yeah, so he did it. He dumped a bucket on 2 men, and then 1 woman.
Ugh.
It's just fucking horrible. An eyewitness at first said they didn't know.
Movie.
An eyewitness said at first they didn't know what the contents for the bucket were, but once the odor hit, which was a dank odor, set in. Quote, the smell hit like 2 minutes later, and it was a really foul smell.
Wow.
It's something like if you were working on a construction set, you know, one of those mobile bathrooms, and you just went there and get a very concentrated feces-like smell.
Like if you jumped in the toilet of one of those.
Oh my God. He poured the entire bucket, 20-liter bucket, onto these people.
20 liters?
Yeah. It was definitely traumatized. I'm sorry. I was definitely traumatized, very disgusted by this lowly act. Of course.
Lolia.
So yeah, this dude's been rolling around fucking Toronto.
Oh my god.
You know, just oh god.
Fucking
How is he
wild.
not
I mean, this
in
says
jail?
police say that forensic teams have been examining the buckets to determining if they can like figure out like, you know, who it is from the feces. And also this is going to be filed under the Mental Health Act, depending on the circumstances. But yeah, that's definitely
he's
mental
thrilled.
health. Yeah, there we go. So
Yeah.
Ellen's showing our guest Laura Lee a picture, and he is he's definitely smiling.
He's happy.
He's excited about it.
Oh wow, there he is in his hard hat. He's like Bob the Builder.
If you
Going
can,
to do his
My
work,
God.
his finest work.
police are sending out a plea to the to Toronto, to the people of Toronto, basically saying like, if you can identify the person, please call us and let us know. There
So
definitely
fucked up.
will be an apprehension. Yeah, no shit. Until then, we suggest avoiding campus libraries. This dude likes campus libraries apparently. So
Oh, I have some
yeah.
friends in Toronto. I'm gonna ask him about this.
yeah, man, it's fucking nasty.
Or at least warn them
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, look out for a guy in a
Yeah.
hard hat. Ugh,
This guy loves his job. He's like really happy. He's smiling.
Seems cathartic for him.
Oh man!
Not too
But
good
the
for
question
him.
the question begs to be asked, like, how much time is this guy spending shitting into buckets? He's sitting in there shitting in a fucking bucket. Like, I mean, that's
and
a
it's
lot.
liquid.
A lot of poop.
Like he's waking up in the morning. He's like,
He's eating the
feels
worst
like
foods."
a Bristol 6
Yeah.
kind of day. I'm gonna shit in a bucket
Or
and
7.
save it for later.
He's like Rancid River all day into those buckets. He's eating like the worst food just to give
Do
him
you
that.
think
like,
he has other
consistency.
people doing some pooping for him?
Ugh.
I don't know.
To
I
fill
feel
up
like,
those Home Depot buckets are like at least what 3 to 5 gallons.
well, this
like
and this report said 20 liters, so whatever liter is into it.
So
But, I mean,
depending
now,
how
I don't know
many-
how. Now I'm guessing it's not the entire bucket full of like, but still.
but still, it's not a small pail.
One drop is too much.
Where do you
So,
save it? Like
I don't
you're
know.
saving it up?
Well, that's why it's going to be filed under the Mental Health Act in Canada because clearly this person's fucked up.
Oh my god.
So anyway, friends out there in Toronto, be careful. Don't get a bucket. That would fuck me up.
It's like being slimed or something, you know, on
Completely.
Nickelodeon.
yeah.
But much worse.
But much worse.
Oh. Well, with that story, Laura Lee Pants, thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god, you guys.
We had
this
a
is the
great
best.
time.
Hashtag
And-
who farted.
Farted.
And we tell our listeners, where can we find you?
Oh my gosh, where can you find me? I'm doing a show at Coney coming up December 14th. I don't know when this airs.
I think it
Maybe
airs after.
After?
Yeah.
I'm all over the map.
But
I'm
tell us
get
your social
crazy.
media.
Oh, yeah. At Laura Lee Pants, LauraLeePants. I got all my info, all my ridiculous stories, all my Christmas mayhem.
Nice.
Or just
Right.
find that hashtag who farted.
Hashtag
and it
who
should
farted.
lead back to
Yeah,
you.
I-
Go follow Laura Lee. She's the best.
Oh, you're so sweet. You guys rock. This is so fun.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. We're really happy you came. So
I'm into
this fits
talking
in
about
perfectly. So
farts and poops, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is great. I'm inspired, actually.
Yeah,
Aw.
you should be.
Yeah,
And we can join
dude.
forces.
yeah, we got to do the Hey Poopy's Who Farted collabo.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's been great.
You guys are awesome.
You too, and thanks again.
Thank you.
I could see Dave doing the shoot of you like who farted on the front of a t-shirt with
Yeah.
you pinching your nose.
Yeah.
And on the back of this t-shirt it says I did.
And it's just like two thumbs.
yeah.
Two thumbs like on the back of
Perfect.
my shirt.
I love
Coming
it.
and going.
There we go.
Woo!
We got it all set up.
Thanks everybody
great.
for listening to Hey Poopy Podcast. Happy pooping and toot toot toot. Hey everybody, thank you for listening to Hey Poopy with Dave and Ellen. You can listen to us on platforms like iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher, and even YouTube. Subscribe and rate and review and tell all your friends about us.
For more info about Hey Poopy, go to heypoopypodcast.com. You'll find great links on our merch. We have some really cool merch, by the way. Shirts, mugs, cards, bags, all kinds of things. If you have any questions, product reviews you would like us to do, just general emails, we just want to say hello. Email us at heypoopypodcast@gmail.com. And you can also go on Instagram and check us out there at Hey Poopy Podcast. You'll see all the fun toilet pics, anything fart and poop related. So if you have any extra submissions you want to show us or things that you think are funny, just let us know and we'll post it for you.
Theme song by Jordan Perlson. Hey Poopy.
Oh, that was gross.
Very wet.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey Poopy, how you doing? Hey Poopy, how you doing?
Oh man, I'm just, trying to find a place with like-minded people to talk about like-minded things about me, about poop and stuff.
Hey Poopy, how you doing? Hey Poopy, how you doing?
Oh man, what's this right here? Is this a podcast about poop?